Hello and welcome to Season 2 of RimWorld. The new expansion just came out, not expansion, like the new update, version beta 19 I think it's up to. And so I figured it was the first thing I did on my channel, so I'll jump into it and experience some of the new stuff. So starting with New Colony, I've picked 3 reasonable people. Probably should have looked through these, but I just sort of randomized stuff. So I went with someone who's good at shooting, melee, and construction, plus they have good medicine. Like a desire to learn medicine, which is more about that. It'll hinder me in the early game, but benefit me greatly in the late game. And I like this person because usually construction something you don't get to do a lot, not with medicine, so it shouldn't conflict like where I need something built and someone medically treated, and then shooting and that. This person is good at everything in between. They'll cook. And then when they're not cooking, they'll do planting and mining and that, because again, cooking's one of those, they need to do it when it needs to be done, but it doesn't take up all their time. And we got this person who's just sort of good at everything, because I needed someone to round out my stats and whatnot. I believe everyone on my colony is female for some reason. That's just how the luck happened. So let's start. I've picked somewhere that has a growth rate, like a growing period of half the year and all that. I sort of did all that off camera because I was kind of like, it's not really important for getting into the game, and tends to take a long time in like looking for a spot that's reasonable. So there's been a lot of changes to stuff. Like, apparently the heel route has new texture. So that's why I picked a spot with a river, because there's your new power source, and they made bridges a thing. So hopefully, I picked a non-mountainous place, because last time I picked a spot in the middle of the mountains, and I basically just built a base that was sort of pretty easy to protect. So let's jump straight into the basics of RimWorld, cutting down a bunch of trees. And actually probably just spend the first fucking episode setting things up. So firefight is the first thing ever. We should probably just copy paste patient and doctor. Doctor's the second to patientary. No, I want you to be the doctor. This person's got a 4, but they don't have any passion for it, so we'll do that. So that we have 2 doctors if needed. Bed rest is a 1. Basic? What is this? Clicking switches. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Flick. Warden. Put that on like a 2. You don't get to do that. Handle. Like a 3. Cook is a 1. I believe you have a really high melee skill. Like, I didn't think anyone had a high pistol skill. You have a good shooting skill, so you get that. I mean, you have an alright shooting skill, and the other person has no shooting skill whatsoever, so we'll just give them a knife. Like so. Apparently there's armor now, like, so that's interesting. Let's get back to work. Alright, so the first few episodes are probably going to be quite boring in that it's going to be me doing a lot of this sort of stuff, just setting things up. So, if I say to hunt something, hunt it. Construction is at 1, hunt can be at 2. Can we just untick all this stuff? Nobody does research. Okay, these can be 4s. Sort of want everyone to mine if what mining needs to be done, or like if they have nothing else to do. Bank cut can be a 2. Grow can be a 3. Yeah, okay. That should be everything set up. And so we sort of want the water inside our base. Alright, where to begin? Where to begin? Structure wall. So we want some very simple build a like a 9 by 9 room. Put a door here. This will be my my stockpile, where we will store all of our resources. Alright, and then from there we will build some other stuff. Very heavy. A bunch of silver, some medicine. Okay, so we should unrestrict all this stuff and let them carry it. Okay, apparently restriction is the default. There we go. Once that room is built, we can chuck some sleeping spots in there, so that they don't get the penalty for sleeping outside. And then we'll go from actually building them rooms. Be a while before we set up a wall. We might want to put some security in, but it's probably a bit later down the road. Alright, so I'm just trying to think of a way to build our base nice and yeah, we want to have good expansion and all that. So probably want to, if this is our main, so do we go like 7, 8? Okay, you don't want that because that's an odd number and that doesn't let doors work very well. Okay, from here we want the internal space to be 7. Okay. Apparently we're going with big rooms because I did not think that about that. And again we went too big. Okay, so build 3 rooms, and this will be like the bedroom section. Generate power there. We'll build a large like manufacturing facility here, and we'll have a colony optimal size of maybe 8. Because you can build on bridges, from what I understand, which will mean that we can actually have a chance to. Like, you won't have those terrible spots where it's like, you can't build here because there's this little bit of water. Yeah, so that'll give us plenty of space down here for building, like, farms and industrial spots. We'll have our power generator, like, here and whatnot, because water stuff can't be built too close together. So let's build the next thing. If we're going to go into zones and put some growing zones up while we for the first night, that's going to be our building zone, so we should probably grow up here somewhere. So like a 7x7. Okay. So that should give us plenty of growing supplies. So we'll grow potatoes, we'll grow can I grow heel root? It's going to tell me nobody can grow that yet, but that doesn't really matter. Grow strawberries, deconstruct this, grow rice, and grow corn. That should be everything we need. No, it's just not. We need to grow cotton, because clothes are an important thing later on, and cotton is a pain in the ass to try and grow when you need it. Where is it? Cotton. Corn, hay grass, potatoes, rice, cotton. There we go. Alright, so next. So do we build one more house down and then? Because that'll give us, if we leave that as growing zone, that gives us a maximum colony size of 8 before we start packing more than 1 person per room, which to me seems pretty good. I've also got the new mode enabled, the story mode or whatever it was. I'm playing on rough, Cassandra rough, which is supposed to be like sort of just how the game's meant to play. And there's something like the game will only save when I actually exit the game. Like I can't, save and quit to menu. I can't just save and load. And it's about, I think the game says that basically the game's going to go super lenient on you when when you're basically struggling really hard, but it'll be really hard on you when you have really well, which is how the, you know, it's always done it, but it's, I think with that mode enabled, it does it to a greater extent, where as before it was sort of like, you've only got one person, so we're gonna lower your risk, like your chances of getting a raid, but now it's sort of like, you've only got one person, we're not going to give you a raid at all. So it's only like, the only way you lose is if you lose everyone in a raid. Then we should build beds. Furniture. Bed. So we'll build beds. Food will be stockpiled. It annoys me that you harvested that heal root. We should definitely work on the freezer. And the kitchen. Which should be built like here, so it'll... Because I don't want them to have to run all the food down and like across, but I guess it's only something they have to do like once a year. And we'll tame animals and train them to do that sort of shit. So they've also, from what I've been told, they fleshed out the caravan system. So like the fact that there's blueberries here and that is like, if you're traveling during the summer, you can actually harvest berries, so you don't have to take as much food with you. And also sending smaller brigades results in a less chance of getting raided and that kind of thing. Or like not raided, but getting interactions. Because it's sort of like you're a small group of people moving quietly rather than a big group of people moving with lots of animals and look like you want to be raided. So I'm gonna want to try that stuff out because that seems like a cool thing. We'll let people tame alpacas when they have time, because alpaca wool is a great source of clothing material, and also that it's good opportunity to train their handling skill. Okay, so we have beds set up. We have flexible ranged weapon. Wait, why have I got you as a hunter? You didn't even have a... Yeah, I need a research window. Wait. You're not a hunter, are you? But... Okay, you have a passion in melee, don't you, or something? Interesting. No, so you don't even have a desire to learn. Does it mean hunting's an animal? That's dumb. Okay, whatever. Hey, we got visitors. Also, that's another thing. They added alliances, so instead of just being on good terms with people, you actually get an alliance with them, and they'll send help and something. Whether you have to actively initiate the alliance, or whether it's going to be like just simply then they don't hate you. You're allies now. Okay, need to go to character. Bio. Okay, we need our person with the highest social. You have a 5, 4, and 0. Okay. Let's trade with this person. Can't talk properly because of poor health. That's terrible. They have drugs. Yeah, clothes. Okay. So nothing we want, nothing we can give them. I mean, other than components, but that stuff's sort of like you don't want to be throwing that away. These rooms are going to be ridiculously big for no apparent reason. Like, I don't know why I made them so big, but yeah. So we sort of, I'm thinking 8 colonists is going to be more than enough. Especially if the bigger your colony, the more you get penalized. So we'll build a room. Okay, so build a 9x9 room here. We'll just make it a bit bigger, so 8. Okay, do that. So if we have like, we're gonna have 3 wide corridors. should do this down here where we can actually line everything up. 3 wide corridors. 9. So that'll be that room. So if we make this room, that's be the width of our base. Then we divide this up nicely so that we'll put a door here, and we'll have that be the freezer, I guess, there, and then this could be the kitchen and living room section. Wait, now you want this to be double walled here. Then your entrance there, and you want to extend this by 1 so you can have a double door. This seems like a reasonable sized kitchen. I don't know, probably. Hopefully, I'm gonna go with. So we might cut it in half for the living room and whatnot. But this will be our kitchen here. We'll have food there. So we want probably a fuel. No, we want to go electric stove just because may as well get ahead of it. And then we want a butcher's table, like so. And this should result. We're also going to close here. Leave that open so that we can put a cooling vent there. Yep, let's just name our town whatever, because don't really have a naming scheme for anything. And shit's getting built. Alright, so that'll be our kitchen and living quarters. So we and like dining room. And yeah, this might turn into a rec room. It really depends on if we decide that the kitchen is too large, or like kitchen / dining room is too large. We'll just put stools at the end of the table for now. We'll build more expensive, elaborate stuff when we actually have the resources. The same as we're gonna tap out of the game. Keep doing that. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna close this and just not build the inner layer until after we've built everything, because resources and whatnot. You guys are still planting. More food to drag in. Orders, plant. Cut all these trees when you have time. Okay. Your construction is terrible, but we'll level up quite quickly. Mad rat. Okay. Okay. Can we draft you to come take out this rat? Can we go and tell you to run back this way? I love how you went through the rat, because you knew that it would make you run slower. I'm gonna have you just come here, because the rat's not going to take cover. Nor is it going to shoot back. Just run. No, not you. Okay. So can we just like have you fucking attack? Okay, rat's dead. Okay, that was nice. At least we didn't fucking have huge problems. Can we set these medical? Alright, this person's gonna take a medical nap. No, don't use expensive medicine. It's just a fucking rat bite. Expensive medicine is saved for when we seriously need healing from gunshot wounds and whatnot. Okay, resources are getting stockpiled. Bedrooms are fucking massive. Like, look in here and we go. Apparently this is not a room. No, it's the wrong. Which one of these? Is it this? This, yeah. Bedroom. Impressiveness, awful. Impoverished. Somewhat spectacular. Somewhat spacious. Beauty is ugly and cleanliness is dirty. Okay. Okay. you're just gonna heal up nicely. Should definitely get a medical ward built, but maybe not straight away. Not the most important thing in the world. So this is the farms. I'm gonna put power hooked up here. Like, do you start with water? No, but we start with wind. I would have thought that water would be easier to comprehend than wind, but you know, build it there somewhere. Build it there. Oh no! Don't build two of them. Close. Okay. You're annoyingly gonna just sleep in that bed forever, aren't you? Nope, yep, okay, your fucking patienting takes... No, bed rest takes precedent over everything else. It's kinda dumb. Come on. Come on. Running at triple speed here. Need recreational variety. I don't know what this is about. There are only 2 different types of recruitation types available in there, but level low, very low. 3 different kinds of recreation to remain satisfied. Provide recreation variations is a new different kind. Okay, that's nice. So we just go to recreation, and we'll build a horseshoe thing, like here, I guess. Okay, that'll give us power. Can you two... Wait, you're not even... Wait, do we have more than one person on construction? We shouldn't. No, we only have one person on construction. Oh wait, can haulers deliver resources for construction now? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, okay, we got... Yep. So we go on food. Okay, so we need to go to temperature while they're all sleeping, and we go... This is the cold side. Get power. Waterproof conduit. Huh. That's cool. We'll just run power like that. Psychic soothe, that's nice. I didn't look at what gender it was. Female. Okay. The game is being nice. It's kind of being nice in the worst possible way, because now it's going to be a dick later, but like, it didn't really help at all, because I don't think any of these people are particularly at risk of a psychic break. Yeah, okay, so haulers can lay resources for construction. That's a cool improvement. Right, we need to plant cut. So orders, just everything going here. And then we're going to go with floors. I'm going to say, like, just lay wooden floor. Also lay wooden floor like so to allow for quicker transportation between these two. Just gotta... Yeah. Oh no, it's a raid. It's gonna be the one guy with a knife. So we need you two. The 2 without armor. That's lovely. Why did the person who's never going to fight get the armor? We'll never know. Oh, dodge. Okie dokie doke. Okay, and they're dead. Or they're down. Can we like rescue them? We capture them, we don't have a prison. one of you guys lose your bed for a while? Then we have a prison. Yeah, we'll lose this one. We'll be all like, this is a prison bed now. Yeah, colonist needs bed. These aren't medical anymore. Capture this guy and we'll release him. Okay, this is not getting power because it's blocked by an oak tree. Also, you're just cutting up the grass. Lovely. Not really what I had in mind, but kinda what I expected. Alright, it's no longer blocked by the oak tree, right? Like, there's not an oak tree in your vicinity. No, apparently there is. Oh, it's in here. Okay. And now you're generating full power. We don't have batteries unlocked. Okay. Okay, we're treating a captive prisoner. Is he any good? Like, is he worth capturing, or? The only thing he doesn't do is haul, and other than that, he's actually pretty good. He's also young. What about health? Does he have any, like, anything that's gonna be, like, broken back or something? Crack? No. Alright. He should be able to recover. He has pretty good stats. Is it? He's a fast walker and he's a night owl. So, if we go to prison, we go recruit. What is reduced resistance? I'm assuming that's like the odds of him, like not joining. Like that's the failure rate. So instead of like getting them by going friendly chit chat and whatever, like how you thought before, you just friendly chit chat and they basically loved you unconditionally, like their morale was super high, so they'd join. That's your chunks have crashed. Okay. And we deconstruct these and get some amazing parts. God damn it. Stop doing your doctoring work, you lunatic. You got everything finished. Can we get you to prioritize the conduit? Thank you, marriage. Just simply because, you know. Yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, now everything's gonna get powered. We can go negative like 10. Is this even indoors? No, it's outside. So we need to go zones. I wonder why it's outside. Oh, because it doesn't have a door yet. Okay, now we need to prioritize the wooden door so we can seal that up, get it cold while we have wind, and you know, get a fridge going. You are praying, okay. Need batteries. I'm sure I looked and didn't have batteries unlocked. It might just be going on that I don't have a power supply that's permanent. Okay, lovely. We're getting roofs put up. Okay, and then we're gonna go zone. We're gonna stockpile zone. We're just gonna save work later by only zoning what can actually be zoned. Like what won't be filled with stuff later. So, I mean, we should shrink the zone. Doesn't look nearly as big now that I've turned it into a zone, but anyway. Priority critical, clear all. It is only for storing food. And plant matter. Right. Yeah, I think that's and drugs? No, I don't think beer needs to be kept in there. Herbal medicine does though. But even then, herbal medicine doesn't really. It just needs to be kept inside because 2 years or whatever to not have to worry about it. It's fine. But not generating very much power because, of course. Okay, now we hook up some bills and we go cook simple meal and cook fine meal. We don't have someone with the skill to cook fine meals, but we'll put that at the top and we'll go details. Do until you have 10, and then close that. Details, and we go do until you have 10. Anyway, that's the end of episode 1. Probably gonna be a bit longer than the other episodes are gonna be because I had that all starting up stuff, like, you know, starting the whole world and that. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of RimWorld as we try to uncover the new equipment that's been added. Okay, not gonna let me stop recording with a button.